on the ground, cross-legged. So that's absolutely great. Wonderful. Does everybody have a towel? Put your thumbs up if you've got a towel. Wonderful. Oh, we got Charlie running off. Okay. Oh, we've had one thrown at us. Fabulous. Nothing better than having a child throw a towel at us. Great. That's wonderful. So if everybody could get into a nice cross-leg position for me. We have a lovely lady called Heidi Hornaday joining us. I don't suppose that's family, Julia? Family. Awesome. Okay, guys. We have a child that's upside down. Oh my word, Holly. Okay, so guys, if you'd like to all get in a cross-leg position for me. So that's nice cross-legged. Wonderful. Wonderful. Where am I? I'm there. Hello, Emma. So hi, guys. Welcome to Wednesday evening's Pilates Fusion. Unfortunately, Harry can't be here this evening. He's not very well. He's in Kingston Hospital and we'll keep you all posted, but unfortunately, we think he's got a burst appendix. So fingers crossed Harry will be okay. So for this evening, we're going to do a little bit of functional range conditioning. So effectively, we're going to make love to our bodies. We're going to make our joints feel happy and lubricated tonight. So can you all still hear me? Just checking. Thumbs up for me. Fabulous. Okay, guys. So we're in a nice cross-leg position. Gently pull the flesh away from your butt bones for me. So gently pull the flesh away from your butt bones. Sitting nice and high, feeling your butt bones. Great. So we're going to start with a breathing exercise. If you'd like to place your hands on your lower rib cage for me, that's the low part of your rib cage. We're going to breathe in for 5 seconds through the nose and then breathe out for 5 seconds. So you breathe in, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then breathe out, 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathing in, 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathing out, 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathing in, 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathing out, 2, 3, 4. Just repeating that cycle.
Emma, can you hear me?
I don't know, something's gone wrong here. I can't hear anything. I can only see you guys.
Yeah, I can only.
I think she's got a dodgy connection, I think. So she's dropped out.
Oh.
Can you hear me, Emma?
Hi guys, this is Julia. Hang tight. I'm just gonna message her and let her know that she's dropped. Yep, she's on your end. I think you dropped off. Yeah.
What's all about?
Just a question while I can see you guys. Are you looking at it through a phone or a tablet?
Are you talking to Hugh and Angela?
Laptop.
Yeah. I don't know, because I'm just looking at my screen and I can see a whole lounge of someone. Are you looking at a tablet?
No, it's a desktop.
Computer.
Oh, okay.
We're on a laptop.
Ourselves.
All right. So you guys are on a laptop. I'm on a phone. So
Yeah.
using my
Unless you put it further away. Hey. It's a pussycat joining in.
Can you hear us?
Hey, Nige.
Hey. Hi. This is
Oh, we can all just talk to each other.
yeah, exactly. Hey, Bronus.
Sorry, guys, we're just working through it. I think
Yeah,
Emma's
you
back
just need
online.
to
She's just
unmute
getting herself
yourself.
unmuted and her video back up. But she'll be with you
Very good.
shortly.
Superb.
Very good.
Something coming up here.
Maybe that's good.
Am I there?
Here we go.
Are you back?
So sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. So I mute? Yeah?
You, everybody, yeah.
No, hold on. Can you hear us, Emma?
Yeah, I can hear you.
We can't see you.
They can't see me.
Yes, we can.
We can see you.
And
We can see you.
Oh, no, we can't. Yes, we can.
You're back.
What's this bottom one?
The way it works is
Oh, I can't mute everyone.
no, everyone should mute themselves.
Say something.
Hi, guys. Is it is it possible for everyone to mute themselves, please? And I'm so sorry about what just happened. Is that all right, Julia? Yeah? Julia? Go on. Okay, guys. Can you all hear me okay? Can I have a thumbs up? Amazing. I'm so sorry about that. I think I lost connection. Okay, guys. So back into that cross-leg position.
We can't see you.
You can't see me.
No, we can only see ourselves. We're not sure how to actually.
If you go top right, there's a little it says speaker view, gallery view. Can you see that there?
We've only got gallery view.
Right. If you click on it,
Yeah.
does it, that little box, does it take you to speaker view?
Right.
And now if you talk, Emma.
Hi. Hello.
Right there.
Me. Can you see me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Gotcha.
So do we click on you?
Do we click on me? Julia, help.
No need to click on you. You just, if everyone clicks on mute and then you have it on speaker view, then you'll see Emma when she speaks.
yeah,
Is that all right for everyone? I'm so sorry about this.
it's all right.
Can I just ask, if you can see me, could you put your thumbs in the air again? I know it's terribly rude to ask.
Gallery.
So Hugh, you can't see me?
No.
No.
Only a thumbnail one.
Thumbnail.
Okay, I don't know how to make a thumbnail bigger. Julia, do you know?
No, that's the screen. You need to change the screen on your own device.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Okay.
you can change the view on your own device.
Okay.
And you need to mute your device because every time you speak,
on.
camera flashes to you.
Emma, are you frozen?
Have I frozen?
No.
Yeah? Okay. Can you all see me now?
Yeah. Go on.
Okay, awesome. Okay, so if you could all just sit back into cross-legged for me. Wonderful. Wonderful. So now I'd like you to reach up with your left arm. Gently lean over to the right and breathe into your ribcage for me. I'd like to inhale for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Filling up that left rib cage. 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathing in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And just repeating that pattern. Just emptying that left side, emptying that left rib cage. Just repeating 3 or 4 times. Just breathing into that left side. Breathing in. filling up your lungs. Wonderful. And on the next exhalation, switch over to the side for me. Reaching up to the ceiling, coming over, putting your left hand on the floor, taking your right arm up and stretching over. Breathing in to your own count of 5, filling up the right rib cage. Breathing out through the nose. Just repeat this 3 or 4 times, really filling up that right rib cage for me. Really expanding the rib cage. And on the next exhalation, just come back up to sitting for me. Place your arms on your thighs. Fabulous. So first of all, we're going to work on your neck. We're going to work on taking your neck backwards and forwards. I'm going to do everything sort of pretty much sitting on my knees, because if I stand up, you won't be able to see me. But what we're trying to do is we're trying to keep our shoulders down, and we're going to take our neck backwards and forwards. So we're physically going to take our neck forwards and back. Forwards and back. Try and keep those shoulders down for me. So could you all just now try taking your head forward, keeping your spine, keeping your body in set position, taking that head forwards and back. You might feel the odd little popping or clicking sound, sort of feeling. That's just a little bit of air pocket. It's all fine. That's Claire, that's beautiful. That's right. Really seeking that face forward, really seeking that chin forwards, and then taking it back. Wonderful. Repeat once more for me. Wonderful. And then coming back into center. Fabulous. So now we're going to do some neck rotations. So if you just all watch me, that's great. Always try and keep your shoulder blades down. So nice and relaxed. And what we're going to do is we're going to take our chin to our sternum. We are then going to take our chin along our left clavicle, and then we're going to follow around the ceiling. So if you just all watch me for a second, that's chin down to your chest, taking your chin along your clavicle, looking behind your left shoulder, seeking your chin up to the ceiling, going all the way around. Seeking the eyes over the right shoulder blade, bringing that chin down to your right shoulder, dragging your chin along the right clavicle, and coming back into center. And we will then repeat that going in the opposite direction, where you take your chin to your clavicle, your chest, looking over the shoulder, taking that chin up to the ceiling, seeking over the left shoulder, coming back down. I'd like to repeat that for me 5 times. A nice slow cadence. If you feel any sticky parts, just slightly pull away. Be benevolent. Be gentle with yourselves. Just seek that space. Wonderful. Because there are so many on screen, I want you to take ownership of that movement. And I'd like you to repeat 5 times. That looks wonderful. Julia, that's beautiful. Wonderful. Wonderful. That's beautiful, Neil. Really seeking over that shoulder now. Fabulous. So once you've done 5, just bring your head back into center for me so I know that you've completed your pieces. Wonderful, Kathy, really seeking. Fabulous, coming up, wonderful. Wonderful. Hi, Bronners, hey, Bronners. Fabulous, I can see Claire just finishing her piece. Wonderful.
Sorry, I'm just having some connectivity issues.
That's not a problem, Bronners, not a problem. We're just doing some network. Fabulous, I can see everyone's now nearly in the center. Wonderful, fabulous. So now we're going to move on to our scapula. And what I want you to do is I want you to just shrug up for me. I want you to grip your fists and shrug up. I want you to lose your necks, really shrug up and hold for the count of 10. Really shrug, really hard. Come on, Kathy, bring those shoulders up. I want you to lose your neck. Wonderful. Now push down, really drive those arms down, really shrug down. Wonderful. Holding those fists for me. Fabulous, fabulous. Come on, Simon, really push down. Okay, now I want you to come back up. I want you to lose your necks. Bring those shoulders up for me. Really bring them up, holding them up, and shoot down for me. Really push down. I want to see that neck. Wonderful. Come on, Camilla, that's fabulous. Wonderful, Nick. Great, great. Wonderful. 3, 2, 1. Wonderful. Just release those arms. Release those arms for me. Now, so what we're going to do is we're going to do some scapular work. And we all know what Harry does, is he takes his arms in front of him. So if you just watch me for this first time, and then I'll get you to repeat it. You're going to repeat it for 5 times for me. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our shoulders, going to lift our shoulders up, and we're going to lose our necks. We're then going to take our shoulders back. We're going to retract our shoulder blades. We're then going to take our shoulder blades down. Wonderful. And whilst they're in that down retracted position, we're going to protract forward. And then come back up. So effectively, we're really working that shoulder girdle. And I want you to do 5 one way. So I want you to go up. So if everyone can make fists, really feel some power in those arms for me. Really clench those muscles. Take those shoulders up for me. Shoulders up, so we lose our necks. Retracting back, really retract those shoulders. Now take those shoulder blades down in that retracted position. Wonderful. Now protract forward for me. Really forward. Wonderful. Now lifting up. Really, really protract. That's it. Really, now take back. That's wonderful. Retract those shoulders for me. Wonderful. Now take down. Really drive those arms down. Feel that shoulder girdle. Wonderful. Now protract forwards. Fabulous. Wonderful cadences. Charlie, that looks great. Now come on, shrug up, shrug up. Wonderful. Wonderful, guys. Take ownership of that movement for me because I can't watch everyone. Julia, that is amazing. And once you've repeated that action 5 times, we will then reverse. Wonderful. So take ownership. Bronners, you're on your... Oh, Bronners, I've got 2 of you. Wonderful. Fabulous. Tina, wonderful. That's great. Once you've done 5 going backwards, we're then going to go forwards. In the forward position, you come up, you go forwards, you go down in that protracted position, and then you go back. So that's up, forwards, down, and back. Wonderful. Take ownership of that movement for me. Charlie, that is great. Wonderful, Bronners. That's wonderful. Great. Once you feel like you've done that 5 times, because you're all working at slightly different cadences, that's fabulous. JD, you look like you've finished. The girls are catching you up. Wonderful. Once you've done, hey Camilla, fabulous. Once you've done 5 in the other direction, yeah, you all look great. Fabulous. So now we're going to work on, so now we've really worked those shoulders, we're going to work on our spines. So we'll want you all to get into an all 4s position, a nice quadruped, as Harry would say. And we're going to start like we're hunchback camels. We're going to start so we really are in a flex position with our really flexing our backs, really, really like a hunchback camel. And what we're going to do is we're going to release that by untucking our tailbone. 1 vertebrae at a time. 1 segment at a time, untucking the tailbone. Working our way up the lumbar. Through the thoracic. Until we come through to the cervical spine. Just keep a little pressure into the ground for me though. I don't want you to dip down into your shoulders. And then once you've got there, I then want you to tuck your tailbone. Slowly tuck your tailbone, 1 vertebrae at a time. Going up through the lumbar, the thoracic spine, all the way through to when you tuck your head and you're like a little camel. Wonderful, guys. I'd like to do that for me twice, please. Slowly articulating your spine. One vertebrae at a time. Really feel that movement. Julia, that is beautiful. Julia Hornaday, that is equally beautiful. Wonderful, Emma. Wonderful. Nice, Rachel. And then once you've completed your second spine segmentation, I will then want you to reverse it, and we're going to do that via our head. So we're doing this at the moment via our tail, and we'll then do it via our head. You can see Camilla's finished. Okay, wonderful. Wonderful. So when we're in that camel position, we are then going to pull our head up. We're going to gently sink down through our thoracic, sinking down, reversing through the body until then we untuck the tailbone. Yeah? And then once we're there, we tuck our head back in. So we're going back, we're going the other way, pushing up through the shoulder girdle. One segment at a time, up through the thoracic spine, through the lumbar, finally tucking the tail. Wonderful. Repeating twice for me, from head to tail. Wonderful. Wonderful. Okay, there goes Simon, there goes Kathy, there goes Bronnis, Camilla. Beautiful. Claire's bringing her head up. Charlie's tucking down. You all look wonderful. Really, really articulate that spine for me. Fabulous. Wonderful. Fabulous neck. There we go. Okay, once you've completed your from head to toe, once you've done that twice, then just come back into a sitting position for me on your haunches. Wonderful, wonderful. Now we're just going to do a little bit of shoulder work. So I'd like you to all take your arms above you for me. And what we're going to do is we're going to rotate in our shoulder joint. So we're going to be working in our shoulder joint. So at the moment, I want your palms facing into the midline of the body. And what we're going to do is we're going to rotate our arms, all our arms, so our palms face away from the midline. So rotating that whole arm in and out, really feeling that rotation. Repeat that 10 times for me. Just opening and closing the armpit. Wonderful, that whole arm for me. Fabulous, fabulous. Wonderful. That's right, rotating the whole arm so the palms are into the midline and then away from the midline. Beautiful, Rachel, beautiful, really reaching up. Fabulous, Camilla. Great, wonderful. I can keep seeing a cat. Wonderful. And when you feel like you've completed that about 10 times, just bring your arms down for me, so I know you've completed. Wonderful, fabulous. So now what I'd like you to do is slightly come up onto your knees for me and just drive your arms down. So now we're in almost like an A position. And we're going to do that same movement, where our palms are facing into our pockets, into our jean line, and I want you just to rotate the shoulder girdle, opening up, so the bicep is away from the body, and then you're rotating the bicep in towards the body. Wonderful. Fabulous A-frames, really driving those arms, really opening up for me. Great. Nice posture, keeping that tailbone tucked for me. Nice tucked tailbone. Trying to keep a nice posture. Wonderful, Kathy, really rotating. Wonderful. Emma, that's great. Kate, fabulous. Wonderful, Simon. Tina, that's great. Wonderful. 3, 2, 1. Fabulous, guys. So now we've opened up, we're going to do our classic rotation of the shoulder joint. So if any of you guys know with Harry, he tends to demonstrate it to the side. So what I'll do is I'll also do that. So effectively what we're going to do is we're going to keep our shoulders, we're going to rotate in our shoulder joint. So what we do is we start with our hands palms towards our thighs. And what we'll do is we will take the arms in front, we'll draw the arms into the midline of the body. Take the arms up to the ceiling. We will then rotate in the shoulder joint so that our palms are no longer facing the midline. Our palms are facing away, away from the midline. We then start to take our arms in a big rotation, turning, continuing to turn those arms, turning the arms, so that the back of our palms are against our pockets, our denim pockets, so our palms are facing outwards. And then what we'll do is we'll take our arms back behind us in that same position until we get to that sticky part where we have to rotate in the shoulder joint. So the palms start to face into the midline. We bring the arms up, and down into the midline of the body. Wonderful. So if you guys could repeat that for me 5 times, that would be amazing. We're just trying to get nice movement, articulation into that shoulder joint. Wonderful, Claire, wonderful. Fabulous, Nick. That's right. Really rotating, really rotating. Bringing the back of your palms against your denim pockets. Taking your arms back, feeling that sticky part. Rotating in that shoulder joint. Don't compromise your body. Tuck that tailbone. Keep that core engaged for me. Wonderful. That's great. Fabulous, Julia. Wonderful, Hugh. Really feeling that sticky part. Wonderful. Great, Bronners. Camilla, that's fabulous. Kathy, I can no longer see you, unfortunately, but I'm sure it's fabulous. Wonderful, guys. Really feeling that sticky point, Camilla. Great. Over you go, Simon. Bicep, ooh, big. I know that's a struggle point for you. Back of the things against the pockets. Wonderful. Feeling your way around. Great. So I can see Hugh. I think Hugh's completed his. Fabulous. I think JD and family have as well. Great, guys. So if you just come back into sitting for me once you've completed, that would be great. Wonderful. So now we've warmed up our spine, we've worked on our shoulders. We're now going to work on our wrists because we spend most of our day on our computers. So what I'm going to want you to do is to bring your right knee up for me into sort of like a little right angle so we can rest our forearm on our knee. Fabulous. So you're going to put your right forearm on your right knee. You're then going to hold down your forearm for me. Great. I want a nice flat palm. Flat palm. I want the fingers together. A nice flat palm. And what we're going to do is we are going to rotate within the wrist joint. I want you to take that flat palm into the midline of your body for me. I want you to drag your fingers towards the ground. Literally the biggest circle you can. Away from the midline, the biggest circle. It's going to hurt. It hurts me dreadfully. Wonderful. Coming back into the midline. Being honest with that palm. Keep that palm flat for me. I don't want any closed fists. Wonderful. Wonderful. We do one more in towards the body. That's it. Really seeking that space. Seeking that space. Wonderful. And then coming back up to the top for me so I know when you've all completed. Fabulous. Because you know what we're going to do? We're going to go the other way. Wonderful. Now I'd like you to go away from the mid-body. This is sticky. This is sticky. Wonderful. Really seeking towards that floor. Coming up. Being honest. Really honest. Keeping that palm flat. Seeking that rotation. Wonderful. Fabulous. 3, 2, 1. Great. So just gently release those fingers. Don't be too hard on the wrist. Just gently release those fingers. Bring up your left leg for me. Wonderful. Left forearm. Hold her down. Be honest with yourself because all we want is to rotate the wrist. We don't want to use the forearm. Wonderful. Flat palm. Bring that hand up to the ceiling for me. Really flat palm up to ceiling. Now bring into the midline, into the midline. Big rotation, rotation towards the floor. Coming back up again, really feel that sticky point. Wonderful. Fabulous. Wonderful. And then when you've completed 2 rotations, flat palm facing upwards for me, really be true and honest, and now we'll go away from the midline. Really seeking that space within that wrist. Wonderful. Wonderful, repeat once more, just once more, one big turn. Wonderful, great. Just be very, very gentle with that wrist for me. Very, very gentle. Fabulous. Okay, guys. Oh, this is where you're going to need your towels. Okay, guys. If you could all get your towels out and roll them up for me, that would be great. Okay. Great. So we're going to start our pieces with a hip rotation. So initially, I'd like you to go onto the ground for me. I'm not sure I'm going to demonstrate this, it's a bit rude. But effectively, I'd like you all to go onto your backs. So just watch me first. Onto your backs in a right angle, a nice right angle for me. Put one foot on the ground. So I'd like you all to have your right foot in the air. So that's a 90-degree angle in the air. And what we're going to do is we're going to rotate that foot towards the midline of the body. I'd like you to put your hands against your thigh for me. Against your thigh. Be honest, I want a right angle, but bring that foot towards the midline. Wonderful. We're going to hold for 5 seconds, and then we'll take the foot away from the midline. So we are internally and externally rotating in the hip joint. Fabulous, guys. So if you're all lying down for me, put your right hand against your right knee, your right thigh, and rotate the foot internally for me. You will feel a pinch in your right hip. Wonderful. Hold for the count of 5, and then I want you to externally open up that hip. That means you take the foot away from the midline. Wonderful. I can see you. Yeah, wonderful. And you hold for a count of 5. This is going to hurt. This is going to hurt in your pocket. Wonderful. And once you've done that for 5 seconds, it's okay. I can see. And then bring in the foot back towards the midline for me. That's right. Back towards the midline. Great. Great. Hugh, try and take the foot into the midline. Really. That's it. Foot into the midline. Now take the foot away for me. Keeping that knee at right angle. The knee. That's it. That's right, Hugh. Go on. Out a bit more. Fabulous. Really feel it in that pocket. Wonderful. That's great. Wonderful. Okay, guys. So once you've repeated that 3 or 4 times, we're going to move on to the other leg. Nick, that is beautiful. Wonderful. Wonderful internal rotation. Fabulous. Bronners, I know what you're doing, Bronners. That's right. Go on, Bronners. Feel that pinch in the pocket. Beautiful. Wonderful, Graham. Oh my God, Kate. Awesome. Awesome. Okay, guys. Swapping to the other leg when you've done that about 3 times. Wonderful. I can see other left legs coming up or right legs. I'm not sure. I've got different legs all over the place. Wonderful. So that's bringing the foot in towards the midline. Wonderful. Holding for a count of 5. And then you take the foot away from the midline. You will feel a pinch in your pocket. Oh my God. Tina, beautiful Tina, you were beautiful. Okay, coming in, that's fabulous. So repeat this about 3 times for me. Nick, that's great. Wonderful internal rotation. Bronners, that's wonderful. Camilla, super. Graham, you're gonna go the other way for me, Graham. You're gonna take that foot away from the midline, Graham. Really feel that pinch in that pocket, Graham. Fabulous. Holly, great. Feel that pinch, Holly. Wonderful, wonderful. James and Julia, synchronized, absolutely beautiful synchronized. In fact, in saying that, so's Tina and Steve. Oh, so Sophie and Simon, you guys are amazing. Wonderful, Maria, wonderful. Really feel that pinch, feel that pinch. 3, 2, 1. Okay, guys, just give those pockets a rub for me. Just rub those pockets for me. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay. So we're going to finish those hips off. We're going to finish those hips off before we grab those towels. We are now going to cock our leg like a chihuahua. Okay, guys, I will want you in a quadruped. And what we're going to do is we are going to rotate that hip joint. Okay, guys, so just watch me once. Just watch me once. I want you to bring your knee up towards your arm. I want you to take that leg away from the midline. Rotating in that hip joint. So the foot is going towards the ceiling. Really feel it and bring that knee back through into a neutral position. And then we have to go back. We take that foot up to the ceiling. We take the thigh away from the body. We rotate in the hip joint. We really seek that space, bringing that knee back. Okay, guys? I'd like you to repeat that 5 times for me. I want you to cock your legs like chihuahuas. I want you to find space in that hip joint for me. Julia, beautiful. Maintain that cadence, Julia. So you bring your, select the leg you want to bring up towards your knee. Oh, bring up towards your elbow, sorry. Yes, Camilla, beautiful Camilla. Seek that space. Wonderful, Henrika. Wonderful. Drawing that knee through. Fabulous. Really seeking that space, Graham. Seek that space. Simon, beautiful, beautiful. I know we have trouble with this. Fabulous. Kate, fabulous. Come on, Neil. I know it hurts. Claudine, your cat is a superstar. Wonderful. That's great, Kathy. That's wonderful. Really seek that space. So bring that, that's right. Really seek that. Yes. Come on, Camilla, you can do it. Seek that space. Shoot that foot up to the ceiling. Now just take your thigh away from your midline. That's right. Articulating that joint. Bring that knee up towards your elbow. Come on, Camilla, you can do it. Wonderful. Once you guys have, oh, we have a baby. Oh, Holly, how beautiful. Hey, baby. So once you've done that for me 3 or 4 times, go on to the other leg for me. We need to even up. So if you've done 3 or 4 on the right or the left leg, please make sure you do 3 or 4 with the opposite leg. That's right, Steve. Seek that space, that foot up to the ceiling. Bringing that foot, come on, bring the knee back into the midline for me. Wonderful. Now taking back. That's it. Seek the ceiling, Steve. Seek it. Now take that leg, take that thigh away from the body. Now articulating that hip joint. Really bring that knee up towards your, come on, Steve, you can do this. Beautiful. Julia, that's great. Come on, JD. Girls are doing beautifully with you. That's it. Really seek that space. Now take that thigh away from the body. Articulating that joint. Bring that knee up towards your elbow. Fabulous. Fabulous. Wonderful, Nick. Come on, Nick. Find that space, Nick. Great. Okay, beautiful. Okay, when you guys have done that about three or 4 times, just come back onto your haunches for me so I know you've completed. Wonderful. Tina and Steve are done. Julia's done. Hugh and Angela are wonderful. JD and his beautiful ladies are done. Fabulous. Okay, guys. So now this is where we are going to grab our towels. We are going to get into our famous bridges. You're all going to know this one. So our initial bridge work will involve a towel. I've got a block, but it's all groovy. It's all groovy. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to go up into a hip bridge with our towel in between our thighs. Is it a hip bridge? No, it's not a hip bridge, actually. I tell a lie. I tell a lie. Right, guys, so on your backs, imprinting your backs into the ground for me, legs at a right angle, take your towel, put it in between your thighs, drive your knees into the towel for me. Drive your knees into the towel, really feel that pressure, and drive those ankles into each other. I want pressure. I want you to really feel that pressure. I want you to hold for 10 seconds. I want you to drive those knees into each other, drive those ankles, really feel that pressure. Engage that core, imprint that back into the floor for me. Hold for another 3, 2, 1. Now I want you to open your feet wide, still gripping that towel. Really feel that pressure, your knees really pressing into that towel. Do you feel it in your pockets? I do. It really hurts. Good. Hold for another 3, 2, 1. Now bring those feet back in for me. Really drive those ankles into each other. Really feel that drive. Wonderful. Hold for another 5 seconds for me. Keep holding. You know what we're going to do. 3, 2, 1. Separate those ankles for me. Really drive those knees into your towels, but separate those ankles. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Beautiful, Graham. Beautiful. Steve, get your towel. Come on, guys. 3, 2, 1. Now drive those ankles into each other. Come on. One last time. Really drive those knees into each other. Drive those ankles. Feel that pressure. Come on, Camilla. Don't give up on me. Come on. Really feel that pressure. Almost shake with pressure. Now take those feet apart for me. Come on, guys. Drive those feet apart. Really gripping that towel for me. Wonderful. Come on, guys. Hold for another 5. Hold for another 5. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. You have permission to dump the towel. Fabulous. Absolutely fabulous, guys. That was great. So take a moment. Just take on some fluid for me. Great. We're going to finish those hips off. Now what we're going to do is we're going to be standing up. So I may not see everybody, but I'm going to show you what to do, and hopefully we can re-angle everyone's cameras. But this will involve standing up. So what we're going to do is we're going to work on passive and active range of our hip joints. So I'm just going to stand away from the camera. So what I'm going to want you to do, standing on your left leg, I want you to bring your right knee up passively. I want you to hold that right knee for me passively into the body. I want you to hold it for a count of 10. So you're passive. You're really bringing that knee up to the armpit. Then I want you to let go. Actively, you're activating your glute muscles. You're activating your standing leg. Your standing leg is working really hard for me. But we're going to start off passively. So if everyone would like to stand up, I'd like you all to have your left leg firmly imprinted. I want you to have a very stable left leg to stand on. I want us to start on the right leg. Please bring your right legs up towards your right armpits for me. And I want you to hold that right leg in a passive position. Graham, you might need stabilizers. Graham, bring that knee up. Hold it for me, Graham. Can you hold yours, Claudine? You all right, darling? That's it. Hold that knee for me. Come on, Steve. Wonderful. Hold that knee. Letting go. 3, 2, 1. Now hold that active range. Let go, Tina. Hold that knee up for me. Hold that knee. Hold it. Graham, hold it. Hold it. 3, 2, 1. Take that leg back. That's right. Now re-grip that leg. No, re-hold the leg. That's it. Come on, Graham. Don't let go. I want you back in that passive hold. You okay, Claire? I can't see. Oops, girls, wobbly. Oh, Camilla, I know. Hold that leg for me. We're going to let go again. We're going to be active again. Oh, shit. 3, 2, 1. Sorry. Let go of your legs. That's it. Passively hold. Passively hold. Passively hold. We've had someone fall over. Passively hold. 3, 2, 1. Retake that leg for me. Wonderful. We're in our last passive position on this leg. Oops, people are falling over. This is far too exciting. It's like breakdancing. Holding that leg. Now letting go. 3, 2, 1. One last time. Be active. Come on, Graham. Be active. Wonderful. Wonderful. Wonderful, Pink family. You hold. Come on, come on, come on. And release. Oh, you guys are amazing. Okay, you know what we're going to do? We're going to do it on the other leg. I've had people fall over. I've got babies. This is amazing. Okay, guys, I want you to stand up on your right leg. And now we're going to repeat that with the left. Okay, guys, feeling stable? Stabilize that leg for me. Really, really have a nice stable base. Bring that leg up. Now hold it for me. Come on, guys. Come on, Simon. Bring your leg up. Hold. We're in a passive hold. Hold for 3 more. Really hold for me. 3, 2, 1. Now release that leg. Actively hold that leg in that position. Come on, Neil, you can do this. Actively hold. Wonderful, Kathy. Fabulous. Kate, your family is wobbling. Regrip that leg for me. Regrip it. 3, 2, 1. Wonderful. You're in that passive hold now. Passive hold. Come on, Rachel, you can do it. Come on, Rachel. Passively holding that leg for me. Come on, Nick. We're going to release. 3, 2, 1. Releasing that leg now. Actively hold that leg. Wonderful, T. Wonderful. Great, Hugh. Fabulous. Bronners, beautiful. Hold that leg for another 3. 1, 2, 3. Now take that leg one last time. Hold that leg. Passively holding. Passively holding. We're going to release in 3. Oh God. James went. Releasing. 3, 2, 1. Release that leg. Actively hold that leg. Actively hold. Come on, guys. Oh, Bronners. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful, guys. Now rest that leg for me. Great. Julia's gone down on her knees. I think we're all praying. Guys, that was amazing. Wonderful stuff. That's it. Just gently release those legs. Gently release those legs for me. Great. So now we're just going to do a few stretches just to yeah, just to do some stretches. So we're going to start off with the hip flexor. So if you can come down onto the floor for me. Fabulous. So we're just going to bring one of our either leg in front. And what I want you to do is I want you to just come forward like Harry would say and tuck the tailbone. So we're really, really tucking that tailbone for me. Fabulous. Great. Wonderful. So now we're in a beautiful hip flexor position. If you want, you can come forward slightly. But what I like is to drive my arm up. And just feel that stretch. You've got that stretch in the hip flexor, but you've got the stretch all the way through your arm. All the way through. Wonderful. And just release for a moment for me. Just take a moment to release that stretch and then go back into it for me. Go back into that stretch. Wonderful. Great. And now just changing legs for me. Fabulous. So coming back down onto the other leg, 90-degree angle, tucking that tailbone, really feeling that. Wonderful. Opening in that thigh, opening in the hip flexor, driving that arm towards the ceiling and leaning over, getting a nice stretch up the side body, but into the hip flexor. Wonderful. Gently releasing for me and then coming back through and re-establishing that stretch. Fabulous. Now as we're all on the ground, we're going to do what Harry likes to do. We're going to do those wonderful Egyptian rolling stretches. So just take your arms out. Maybe you might have to stagger if you have family with you. But effectively what we're going to do is we're going to have one palm up and one palm down. And we're going to do that beautiful stretch where you look at the palm that goes up, really bringing that pinky up and taking that hand down. A real ringing effect. And then you go round to the other side. Really wringing out those arms. Really wringing out those arms. Wonderful, beautiful, Kate. That's wonderful, Claire. That's right. That's lovely. Wringing those arms out, holding that position for 3 or 4 seconds before you then rotate, taking your head around to the other arm. When you're looking down at that, looking at that hand with the palm up. Wonderful, wonderful. That's Neil. That's beautiful. You're walking like an Egyptian now, Neil. Great, Simon. Wonderful. Yes, bringing the head in as well. Fabulous. That's absolutely fabulous. Wonderful, guys. Just repeat for another moment. Another moment. 3, 2, 1. Great. So now we're going to do some roll down, so we will have to stand up, and I'm probably going to lose everybody's faces. But for a roll down, what I want you to do is I want you to bring your chin to your chest, sort of open the arms up, chin to the chest, roll the shoulders in, bring the shoulders forward, and roll down your spine, one vertebrae at a time, until you get to the floor. Bent knees, I don't mind bent knees are great. And then bring those knees forward as you gently roll up. Gently rolling up. Opening up. So you guys could do that for me 3 or 4 times. Just literally coming, looking up to the sky, bringing the head down the chest, bringing those arms forward, rolling down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Soft knees as you come to the ground. Bring those knees forward, rolling up, rolling through, opening up that chest. Wonderful. Really exaggerate that movement for me. Really make it exaggerated. Fabulous, Neil. That's great. Tucking that chin, really bringing those arms forward, rolling down one vertebrae at a time. Charlie, that's great. Wonderful. Fabulous, Julia. Absolutely beautiful. Opening up that chest. Great. And just one more. Wonderful. You've all got your own cadences, your own time, but you all look absolutely beautiful. I'm sure this evening I've managed to forget an exercise I should have given you to do, but I won't lie to you, it's a bit overwhelming to look at all of you on the small screen. But once you've all finished your last roll up, just stand, just enjoy that moment, because you guys have been absolutely wonderful. I just have